this section, we actually covered a lot of concepts related to NumPy. As we said in the beginning itself, NumPy is a vast library and we just wanted to cover the important concepts that we'll be using in our upcoming course. Okay, so let's have a recap on the things that we saw. We saw what was NumPy and how NumPy is different from traditional Python list and how efficient it is. Then we looked into the various data types in NumPy from int, float, and also we used strings and Unicode, and we saw various ways their limits from which limit from there we saw their start and the end of each and every data type. So those things were seen, how to convert from one data type to another using hash type. Those things were seen. Next we jumped into creating an array. In creating an array we saw various methods to create an array, from Python iterators to using arrange, and also using random variables, and many other like np.ones and np.fill. We looked into various functions that can be used to create a NumPy array. Then we jumped into sampling methods, especially the np.random function. So it had many subfunctions like random, and we also saw how to choose a random choice, how to shuffle elements, and we know there are many kinds of distributions from which we can generate our random numbers. So we just provide a link where you can see various other distributions that you can include. Later, we jumped into the math functions. We know NumPy is a scientific computing library and it has enormous amount of math function in it, from logarithmic to exponential, sine function. We saw a lot of covariance, correlation. There are many mathematical functions that are available in NumPy, and we covered a few of them. You can, if you can try it once again. Almost all functions that we do in a normal calculator can be done using math functions for sure. Okay. Then the most important part with related to NumPy array is slicing and indexing. We saw how we can access a specific element that we want, how to create a subarray that we require from a large array. We also saw many fancy indexing ways, and I hope you have a clear understanding on how to do slicing and indexing using an array. Sorting an array was a simple and a small video where we saw that quick sort was the default sort used in NumPy, and we saw how to sort it in one axis and also in both the axis. And yeah, I guess sorting is clear for you right now. Manipulating an array. So manipulating array, we saw two major composed of two parts. One is resizing, reshaping it. Another one is changing the elements in an array. So resize and reshape are used to reshape the and change the size of the array. And we know that insert, delete, those things are used to change the content of the array itself. And we also explored on combining many arrays together and also splitting one array into many arrays using hstack and hsplit, vstack and vsplit. Okay, we also have another function called r underscore and also c dot underscore. Okay, remember c underscore dot. So remember those things. And finally, we checked into the set operations. The set operations we saw about intersection, union, set difference, and also XOR. So these are the things that we saw about in our NumPy class. So we in the next video we'll try to provide the contents from which you can learn. Thank you.